Okay. Um, I am alive. Today, is the day. Obtain orb. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I don't know when I'm gonna be cutting the VOD. Maybe I'll start cutting it here. Or at some point around here. But yeah, I'm planning on putting this up on YouTube also, just because I really want to save this in case this ends up being my first clear. But yeah, I go by as Sincerely Unique on Twitch. I'm Salix Hirasol on Crystal Malboro, and today I will be attempting my first attempt on the 56-man raid, the Baldesion Arsenal. I'm doing it with, oh my gosh, I already forgot the name of this group. Crystalline Adventuring Forays and Expeditions. And I got invited by my old Delubrum Regine Savage caller. He used to do calls in my Delubrum Regine Savage streams, and he invited me over to his Baldesion Arsenal run today. But yeah, shout out to freaking um Baldesion Arsenal. This Crystalline Adventuring Forays and Expeditions Discord. They do Baldesion Arsenal on the weekend. And not the weekend, on the weekly. I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous because this is just like my first time doing it. Going in as Black Mage, and we'll see if things go well. We'll see. Oh. Uh, but yeah, I only managed to get into this party early because they're really good about helping out people who want to get into this raid for the first time. If anyone thinks Eureka is dead, Eureka is well and alive. It's doing well. Eureka's doing well, and it is thriving. Seriously, we will see. This is at the end of the Shadowbringers expansion. It is currently November 14th, 2021. But yeah, it's really uh this is like one of the last weeks we'll see the Baldesion Arsenal in its current form, because even if they're not going to touch Eureka much at all, there's still going to be changes there, you know, like for the job classes for level 70 and below. So this is going to be the last we see of the Shadowbringers Baldesion Arsenal. Like, most of the mechanics probably aren't going to change that much, but I just mean like for jobs, you know. I do have my relic weapon glammed on. I have like no lost actions ready. I should have melded them. I think they're going to give us time to meld. Oh, I think I might have to join VC soon. Yeah, we're joining VC. Let me get over here. Am I muted? I better be muted. Okay, thank God I'm muted. Nowadays, because we're in a very deep content lull in the current expansion cycle, it is really hard to get into these runs. Because there's nothing else really to do in the game. Like, you have Basta, you have Eureka, but yeah. I would love, depending on how I feel about the raid, I would love to re-clear, especially with friends. If they want to go into Baldesion Arsenal, I would love to go in with them. But right now, it is so hard to get into a raid. Like, I don't know if you could see from my local time, but when it hit 4:30, the party filled instantly because that's when the password dropped in the cafe Discord. I don't know if I'm gonna be cutting up. You know what? What I'm probably gonna do in the VOD is, if you're not I'm probably not gonna cut any of this up. But if you're interested in skipping sections, I'll probably mark chapters or whatever they're called on YouTube, so that you can just get on with it and just see how the whole thing is. I'm also streaming this, so yeah. I will be taking the VOD, and I'll probably be chopping it up and putting it on YouTube and putting chapters on it. Oh, I need to say I'm ready. But yeah, if I'm gonna try my best to be paying attention to chat, but also when we get to Ozma, especially when we get to Ozma, if we get to Ozma, I am not. Chat's gonna be minimized. I am in full focus mode. I cannot die to Ozma if we get that far. I cannot die. It is really hard to get back up in the Baldesion Arsenal. Like, very difficult. I don't know. So a few months ago, I did do Delubrum Regine Savage, and I cleared. I even have the title somewhere around here. Where would I check? It should be watch list. I kept it in here. I did. Oh no, let me just check battle field operations. Yeah, I have cleared Delubrum Regine Savage 5 times. I'm a Delubrum Delver. But this is my first time going into the Baldesion Arsenal. That mount is waiting for me. Actually, no, I'll read this mount if I get it. I'll read the whole description. Nobody's saying anything in Discord. I'm like nervous. We're going in. Okay, so what first needs to happen, because you also have to do this in Bosja when it comes to that one thing. Castrum and oh my god, what is it called? Castrum and Dalriada. You have to like instance prog all your parties in, and we're gonna pray that everybody gets into the same instance. I'm gonna set up my lost actions. Oh my god, I forgot how to set this.
So we have a half-hour wait, it looks like.
Oh, we have a half-hour wait. Okay, I might cut this crap out.
Is Ovni already dead?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this crap out. Probably in the YouTube VOD.
21. Silent said 21. And then
she promptly said, "Oh no, I forgot to add somebody." And I think she was like,
when those runs clear, it's awesome, but like the more people you take, the lower your clear percentage goes. And it's just not a risk I'm willing to take. Like I don't mind new people joining, don't get me wrong, but I limit the guaranteed spots.
The only thing I feel the main thing about like I would say like 10 to 12 is like where it stops having a massive effect on clear chance, or like where it starts having a bigger like effect on clear chance. But like I would say probably like 16 and below is like.
I'm sorry. Also,
chance to clear, and then everything above
about the volume, I have to make sure I'm hearing people in Discord.
It starts to get real rough because you start having roles that people have never done before, like off tanks that are new and stuff like that. And then also, the more plus ones you have, the more likely it is that somebody who is +1 doesn't get the clear because they get extracted and they get real upset.
Yeah, it's something I had, we were doing DRS hosting early into DRS being a thing. We started taking a good amount of like cleared people on TA prog runs because it's kind of paradoxical. You would think that you want to take everybody who needs the prog experience, like a full run of 48 proggers, but that just turned into like full parties being dead because you lost both healers and now the whole party is screwed. And it's kind of a similar thing here, like having, you know, it's good to have new people along, help new people through, but there definitely is a risk.
And it's really sad, but yeah.
Your works in BA, the best player in the world is still gonna suck ass on damage, just due to not having the gear if it's their first time. And like once you take into account stuff like Ozma, where the wrong person getting a mechanic and not noticing wipes an entire platform, wipes the entire raid, it can very quickly spiral out of hand. So it's like, all right, we still have time before Endwalker. We still have multiple runs a day. Even if it's not, you know, taking 40 cleared or 40 new people along to clear every time. We'll slowly chip away at it leading up to Endwalker.
And then as we slowly chip away at it, we slowly get more and more people. But you know.
Oh yeah. I mean, it never ends really, but we just do what we can.
Cult.
Yeah. As Booty says, once you get your clear, get out. Don't come back. It is a cult. You'll just be like, all right, I'm here to get the mount, get the achievement. You know, finish up the Eureka storyline while I'm doing this side content before the new expansion. And next thing you know, you'll be 100 runs deep. Be like, what the fuck? Where did this come from?
You'll be 100 runs deep.
Oh,
got
that
stacks
probably
of
might be
Eureka
me.
fragments. You've got odd fucking logograms up for sale.
I can't wait.
I am praying. Okay, so for remembered, I'm making too many remembered.
Jin just said in my party that on the light DC, so EU,
Marshall
they'll
is
take 40 plus
Guardian.
newbies and then wipe to Ozma in rage just due to damage, not like not with any mistakes.
There was a
Please
long
work.
stretch of time, and I mean it's still been a relatively long stretch of time since the last time I saw it, but where people didn't see Ozma's Enrage, and I would get questions all the time. What is Ozma's Enrage? Does Ozma have an Enrage? And
Ozma
yes,
has an
weather just
enrage.
changed, So
And we hopefully will not see him.
was that
20 minutes.
Yeah, it'll be at 02.
okay? Yeah, okay. And I would be like, yeah, it has an enrage. It's about 10 in the
I'm
it's
reading my
10,
party chat.
20 something into the fight. And he goes into shooting star and he shoves you off the platform and also does max damage to everybody. And people be like, oh, I want to see it. I'm like, it's not that interesting, really.
Reflect. Ignore my reflect. I'm not going to use
And
that
then
reflect.
There was like one run where we ran into it and they were like, there was a whole bunch of people who were saying, you know, oh, I've never seen it before.
Maybe I should go and do this
and
stuff.
I was like, I mean, I'm glad that people got to see it, but
Is that
again,
Spirit of the Skirmisher?
It's just him doing the shooting star.
Oh, it's
knockback,
Breathtaker. You know, I should make that. Except I can't use it right now because I don't want to waste the Spirit of the Remembered.
I am
Now
reminded.
the enrage is really fun to watch if you're outside just on the platform, just looking down.
I think people are waiting for this one. Yeah.
Like I saw somebody
Can I
stream
jump?
of that at one point.
I
don't want to hit Ozma and
and
Rage. I don't want to hit Ozma and Rage at
People
all.
are like, the two
I
callers
just
are
want the
narrating as
clear.
if they're watching like a WWE match from outside.
So the two options there, I think, are like the WWE match or the David Attenborough.
Yeah.
I need to lower this guy.
I am too I'm too high energy to
There.
do the super chill for that long. Like the ASMR run was a thing, but for the most part, I'm more the type to be like, by God, Ozma's got a steel chair.
Just a heads up,
I'm
my
really
son's on
nervous.
the instance.
If you have not been into BA before, it's a good time to check to see if you have BA unlocked. So the Expedition
I was about
Scholar
to say
in
that,
base camp, a little west of the logogram section. The Expedition Scholar can tell you whether or not you've unlocked it. If he says ask about the Baldesion Arsenal, you're good to go.
I'm gonna check. I don't want to risk anything. I'm trying to be
15 minutes
careful
until
over
to
here.
Burn through the quest line.
How long till support fate? Like an hour. That I'm out of here. Okay. Bye.
Somebody's gonna get sniped, by the way. Somebody is gonna get sniped. I just hope it's not gonna be me.
Did support? Did support wipe though?
Come back.
Let me check with the Expedition Scholar. I'm very nervous.
Still scanning around for the third above unverified.
Oh, I didn't even see A.
Yeah.
Oh, should I be going for these? I shouldn't be going for these elementals. From what I understand, I'm not supposed to go for the elementals yet.
So that means the Val River source one is the only one
I might
right
I might be chopping this up in the VOD. I'll try to chop out all the boring crap, but if I have some fun advice like what I'm gonna say right now, I'll try to keep it in. From what I understand, people here are marking where elementals are in party chat.
I would very politely ask if the instance could hold the other elemental, but I know as soon as I do, Steve will still find a way to go kill it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
So.
Okay, so I lost my train of thought there. I apologize, but yeah.
We
You
can keep an eye out in case one respawns in the time we wait, but you know.
Yeah.
okay? Now that I have my thoughts put together, my party leaders are marked where the elementals are supposed to be for now, but we don't want to go to them yet. We want to go there literally like after we get that giant jellyfish fate done. Ovni. We want to beat up Ovni first, and then we'll be okay. Because we want to have that buff for damage as long as possible. Please do not snipe a planned run, by the way. Usually planned runs are full of people. They're
If he does
especially
join, he'll
nowadays
let
during
him
a
die
content lull,
again.
but yeah, do not snipe someone's portal.
I think
Because
he
there
would
are only
like
48,
he
technically
would
56.
clear and then come back and be like, well, I never got the absolute virtue minion, and you know, like that's content that I should be able to go and do.
If he was to ask, if he was to try to come back into another run and say I didn't get the AV minion, I would give him an AV minion. I would give him a Shinzen Tetsuken. I would give him.
Oh, people are doing bunny fates. I like the bunny fates, but I already, as you can see, I already have all my logo sack.
As some kind
Oh,
of,
I want to become Ozma. I want to become
because
Ozma.
there were several times where.
Oh yeah, somebody talked about it in shout chat. The VTuber wave is coming, by the way, so I'm really glad I'm getting all this content done in 14 before things become chaos.
Like, the house lights went off.
I'm very glad. Ovni in less than 5 minutes, gamers.
Like, blinked off and came back.
For one, I'm not worried we're not going to clear. Number two, I'm worried that I'm going to die to Ozma.
It'll spawn in about 2 minutes, so please get down to Ovni if you have not already. Also, my hobby is sending tells to people with Cerberuses to just be like, nice dog, nerd.
God damn it.
I mean, you have that right. You did give it to me.
Yeah.
Always remember, if you ever desire Cerberus.
I have my Cerberus mount.
What Cerberus heard, please?
It works.
I don't think I've broken 1,000 people with that I've gotten Cerberus horns, but I've got to be close.
This collar got me the Cerberus mount. Fun fact. I am. He is really good at this exploration content. Really good. Also, I'm so sorry this person's mic sounds awful.
The best wording.
Let me see whose mic
You know,
it is.
Like, I could, if I was gonna reword it, I'd just try to make it worse. So.
Okay, so the goal is my DPS doesn't matter. Well, my DPS matters, but like my DPS doesn't matter, you know? Like it matters, but it doesn't matter. So I have to respect the mechanics in this raid. There it is. The Baldesion Arsenal is just waiting up there. It's waiting. I really want to do it. There isn't really much explanation. There is sort of an explanation of what the Baldesion Arsenal actually is. From what I understand, it's a vault.
I suppose I should talk about actual run stuff, though.
Like an arsenal.
So we'll pull Ovni when we're all ready, when we're all down here and have readied up. After we kill, your party leads will check to see if everybody in the party has the blue portal buff. Afterwards, we will assign portals using a portal macro. You'll cross-reference
You've heard
the portal
some
number you
savage
get
POVs
with the
too.
element of your party, and there'll be a map we post in Arsenal chat.
Okay, so I'm
Using all of that
ice.
together, you can figure out where yours will spawn. First off,
Oh
though,
my
we
god,
go grab
finding
an
my
elemental.
portal's gonna make me so scared.
Generally speaking, we take an elemental when the blue buff from Ovni is about 4 or 5 minutes.
I hope I
left
don't have
on
a bad portal spot.
Kind of depends on how far you have to go. So don't take it too early. That just limits the time you have it in BA. Don't take it too late, or you might not get to your portal. You definitely want to try to get to your portal ASAP and not wait till last minute. But we don't take the portals when they are blue. We wait for the portals to turn red, which happens 7 or so minutes after, 6 or 7 minutes after. Also, yeah, lots of DCs. So hopefully the Pokeballs aren't that big of a deal for us.
Yeah, I just got DC, and someone in my party was DCing earlier.
I just saw like 5 Pokeballs.
Yeah.
We are not loved by the devs, as they say.
And perfect timing.
Humble tumble to Ovni we stumble. Party leads do ready checks once your group is here. I know we do have several DCs, so we wait for that.
Oh, Omni's here.
All right, so Win's ready. You said support's ready.
Yes, mate. Yes, sir. Brain melt.
Either. All
All
of the
right.
above. Well, somebody has pulled, so
Just watch.
I don't want to die to Omni. What are you, nuts?
Lyra Knox pinged me earlier for the first run of the day, asking if we.
Get Omni away from me. I don't want to deal. Get him away from me. You skipped a lot of cutscenes after Pyros? Nada. I actually really liked the end of the Eureka story. It was okay. Like, the story got better by Hydados. This Ovni boss is actually a boss from Final Fantasy XI, fun fact. I actually looked up some of the lore, the Final Fantasy XI lore, and yeah. Oh, oh wait, I'm good. I'm gonna get away. I'm gonna go.
They just popped out.
Oh my god.
Some idiot, the babbies.
Oh my
Innocent
god.
dead babbies, I should say. They didn't pull this.
Res while you still can.
Morgana Burrell is hitting him, not doing a bunch of damage. He's a chunky boy.
Yeah, it's like 137 people.
Yeah, he's about 40 mil. He's pretty chunky.
Look at Nadine. I want to.
Ready?
Okay, water's ready. All right, BA engage.
BA engaged. I need to get gold on Ovni. You need to get gold on Ovni or you won't be able to get into the... Well, actually, you can. Oh. Oh! Grace, welcome to the raid. Thank you so much. How was your stream today? My name is Sincerely Unique. I am a Final Fantasy XIV streamer. And today we are tackling the Baldesion Arsenal. Never fear, the panda cubs are here. It's a panda raid. I love those
The one time I
emotes.
actually decided to bring it. Like everybody else brought it.
I made sure.
You
somebody
don't
had
need Ovni
and
technically to
so
get
I
in.
focused on the
You get a buff from
Yeah, it's always
Ovni,
good,
but I don't think you
whenever I'm
need the
supporting,
buff.
I take
Honestly,
care of all the
honestly,
stuff.
I think we just
Yeah,
do
like,
Ovni
we
just
need to get
because we
everyone
want to
as well.
pop the portals.
Mhm.
And also for the
I
crystals,
asked her
of
to
course.
because I can't paint, I believe.
But yeah, how
Or-
was your stream, Gracie? What did you stream? You're playing FFXIV. You just finished
Nice,
Heaven's Ward. Thank you so much for the follow,
yeah,
Grace. Yeah, Heaven's Ward
Right,
is a
that's
wonderful
fun.
time. Did you finish 3.0 Heaven's Ward or did you finish all of Heaven's Ward? Are you at Stormblood?
Ooh boy.
I am currently in a Stormblood endgame area called Eureka Hydados.
I rescued in time. I failed the rescue.
Just 3.0 good. I hope you enjoyed Post. I really love the 3.0 ending a lot,
proud of
but
you,
Post
Raiden.
Heaven's Ward is good too. But yeah, I'm in an endgame Stormblood area called Eureka Hydados. I'm about to enter the largest raid in Final Fantasy XIV, and it is probably one of the
So
weirdest
what about
raids to
you?
get into. It's called the Baldesion Arsenal. It's that giant castle back there. We're trying to get in.
Miss again.
Really?
The
shit.
raid is really difficult because if you
Trent,
die,
actually,
it's really
you have
hard to
that
get you
one. You're the only
rezzed.
person that didn't have that,
Raises don't work normally in the Baldesion Arsenal. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some intense focusing once we're actually inside the arsenal. Yeah, this boss is
I
from
love the
Final Fantasy
gravity.
XI. His name is Avni. You're supposed to kill him to
Anyway,
get into the
party,
arsenal.
please check to make sure
Okay,
everybody in your party has
nice.
the blue buff. Then assign your portals. We're going to go to, I think the center elemental is still good.
Portal 7. Okay,
We'll
I'm
go
Portal
there and wait
7.
around.
Portal 7. I am Portal 7. Forgive me, I have to start focusing for a little bit until we get until I get to my portal.
You
Okay,
can
so
cross out
ice-
the portal number you get
Ice
with
7.
map
I'm
of
at the
arsenal.
very end. Okay.
Check and your element to know where you'll end up going.
I am Ice 7. You'll be leaving a lurk?
Alright,
Oh,
so
please enjoy
Everybody
your
in
dinner,
the party
please.
Get their blue buffs.
That is a good question.
Oh, you mean White Mage?
Yeah, fire is
Oh, I play White Mage and Black Mage a lot. Like I play White Mage and Black Mage a lot. I really love both classes. They're both good.
good. Yeah, Trance's macro is incredibly cursed.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I have changed it.
There are 48 portals. Technically 56. There are technically 56 portals for you to get in.
It is now a bunch of random numbers that I just selected.
And the Discord is really good about organizing which element group goes to where.
It's Earth. When the fuck was I ice? What
I do
fucking
that
run
all the
was I on?
time.
What fucking run was I on where I had to be ice?
For someone.
Okay.
I
It
remember
sounds
you
like
replaced-
main party is good, so I'm going to slither on back to support. Good luck. We'll see you at AV.
Was I ice for Azalea's run? Oh, that's right. I was just gonna go on Azalea's.
Oh, I think my
and
webcam glitched. I swear, did anyone see that?
Had to go, or Sora Hut couldn't go, and so I took the. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. I remember.
Just a small... Yeah, my webcam's been doing that lately. I don't like it. I really don't. Oh, someone's dead. Oh.
Since we're gonna have probably like a far way to go,
Oh, someone popped the elemental. Is that a troll popping it? Oh my god.
getting into our elementals. For some of the people, you probably wait till 5 or 4 minutes, but
The portal
it's probably
popped.
in about 30 seconds or so.
Red, when that blue buff goes from 4 minutes down to 3 minutes, so make sure you're solidly at your portal before then. With how full the instance is, you want to make sure to get there early so we don't have any snipers worried, yeah, worried,
should,
jeopardizing the round,
probably
etc.
Why are they weird? I don't know. Anyway, look at all the portals. Yeah. Oh wait, go, 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 go. Unique, run. Run,
We do
Unique.
have limited charges.
Run, Unique,
Also, Make sure
run.
you don't get your buff called. It is because we're cramming so many people into one elemental. It's very easy for you to not get the
Yep.
buff.
I didn't get mine, so I gotta stay. So make sure you keep an eye on it.
Okay. Now we run.
I actually got it this time. Oh, last charge.
Okay, so
Oh,
ice
Jesus
is...
Christ. It did the buff animation and then at the same time did the final buff
Ice
animation,
7.
and it
I am
hit my
Ice
4
7.
laptops.
Ice is towards the very east of the map. And I think it's literally Sprite Island. Are you kidding me? They put me on Sprite Island? I'm gonna die. Unless if somebody gets the Sprite. So Sprite Island is full of level 65 sprites that can literally kill you. Just like that.
Then, if you cannot find your portal, if you're new and like aren't quite sure about it, you can ask your party lead to tag stuff for you.
I'm going the wrong way, by the way.
Note when the blue portals disappear and the reds appear, they will shift a bit. So don't get too scared if that happens. If you're on like fire, lightning, or ice on the south side of the map, they might shift. Someone in your group might take your portal if it appears on top of them. Don't worry about it too much. It doesn't mean there was a sniper.
Yeah, if your portal disappears, or if you don't get your red portal, it doesn't always mean that there's a sniper. Fire and lightning are notorious for having a very messy southern section.
Why do I have the Sprite Island portal? I hate it here. My portal's this one, which is Sprite Island.
Earth on the front. So they're surprising.
Is what Steve's doing like horrible, or he's basically saying that he's giving
Oh my god, the portal's red. I have to go. I have to go. Like, I literally have to go.
That seems like almost
I mean,
threat.
if people want to report him for it, I don't care. Otherwise, we'll just blanket report.
I
him
will
when he doesn't
freaking
literally-
die.
Anyway,
Defensive.
Please go inside. Once you get in, wait on the bridge to get shell and protect. Afterwards, your party lead will have marked one of the two sides
Here we go.
to drop down on.
Get in, get in,
Please
get
don't
in.
drop down unless it is on the marked side for
Okay.
your group.
I'm in.
But after
The
you get
Baldesion
double
Arsenal.
make sure the rest of your trays. Make sure to swap into a main tray that has both a wisdom and a secondary action paired together. If you don't know how to pair two actions together, you should have read Arsenal Prep better. Yeah.
Baldesion Arsenal.
Fire, lightning, and earth parties. That's not right. Parents has me fucked up now. Fire, lightning, and ice parties will be dropping down a voice call. That is fire, lightning, and ice. Will be dropping down a voice call to BA East, where you'll have to deal with me helping you through.
Okay, I hopped calls. Baldesion Arsenal. I'm glad I made it in. I think everyone in my party made it in. Let me pop my Spirit of the Remembered. And then we're gonna do Wisdom Spirit of...
Alright, what's up? So my whole party is here. I'm not sure if everybody is here.
The Arsenal is an hour. The full timer is 90 minutes. But usually people finish in an hour. Where's my party?
Yep, and remember to activate Magic Auto.
Yep. So we do have the wall pulled already, which is totally fine. Just get my shits together.
Remember to do /Magia Auto, gamers. Let me make another Wisdom of the Skirmisher. Yeah, it's just like DR Savage, and yeah, DR Savage is also that long. Okay, let me think. I need Plate Bearer. Oh, I don't have any Guardians.
Alright, one thing to be wary of is that the ads are secretly scarier than the bosses. You never want to rush
Oh,
ahead
let me
and
just
attack
get to
things
my
before a
party.
tank is picked up.
I should have enough
And
reses.
you always want to respect AoEs. AoEs will not always
Oh, I
be
went
stun,
down the wrong way.
and they can very much one-shot you if you're not well geared. Or if you are. AoEs don't care. Let's round up the Magi. Alright, we got Sora on Owain's side. The rare Owain Sora.
Sweat.
Do you even know how to do Owain Sora?
Not really.
Go ahead and pull the first Biblos over to the leather-bound journal. Everyone stay on this mob's side. Do not be in front or behind this mob. When it turns to face us, it is casting a spell. It is not fully turned to face us. It will turn back to the tank, so dodge out of the AoE and then get back to your original position. Out of the AoE, then back to the original position.
I can't believe I just jumped off like that.
Alright, second verse, same as the first. Pulling the Biblos, gonna be facing a wall. Dodge the AoE when you see it. Out of the AoE. Okay, back to your original spot. Alright, welcome to Art. Fairly simple fight. Main threat here is he's pretty quick on his feet when he's doing his actions, so just listen closely and move as fast as you can. He's going to introduce us to a get in, get out mechanic. We're going to dodge that as normal, so if you see the donut AoE, you get in, or all the way out. If you see the point blank AoE, you get out. Next time he does that, he's going to call down spears that will mimic that action. So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to move to this outer ring here, where this gold ring is. And we're going to move out to this white tiled area, and we're going to handle the mechanic out here. If it is the donut AoE, we'll get next to a spear, wait for the orange to go away, then get underneath the spear. If it is the point blank AoE, we'll get all the way out between two spears and then just kind of vibe for a bit. After the second set of spears, we'll dodge out of an AoE and stop moving. The floor will change. If you move while the floor is changed, you'll get popped by some hands. You're gonna want to grab sprint and move out of the way of the line AoEs that come up. After you dodge the line AoEs, get to the center of the arena in order to bait a proximity AoE. I'll be baiting an AoE to the south, and that's about it for the mechanics. Artez is going to be our main tank for this fight, so party leads go ahead and mark them with the Dorito of responsibility. And is that somebody here for a full time? Or is that somebody?
Can you mark Salix? They dropped down on the wrong side for mine.
Oh, yeah, I got him.
Thank you.
I'm
Can you
embarrassed.
send somebody to get a full time? Because I can't move on Discord, on phone Discord.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm about to just follow all the people. I'm gonna die already because I went down the wrong side. This is not as hard as DRS. It's not. The DPS checks are a joke. If you have enough geared up people. Luckily, I do have Eureka potions, but yeah, I'm going to freaking die.
Hello.
Trans, goddammit. I hate
Listen,
you. I was
I'm
like,
on
I'm
my
just gonna say,
fucking-
I'm
on
like, I'm
my
gonna eat a burger because I'm
phone.
lazy. I hate you so much.
It's
Alright,
okay.
1630.
Luckily,
okay.
Art is a boss from Final Fantasy XI, I believe.
1630 is our pull time. That's
1630 is our pull time. We conquer the Baldesion Arsenal. We need to clear one of the first two containment units. Yeah, these are weapon containment units, by the way. Orlas Roch
Seconds.
and Moondurg. Basically we're trying to take out the weapons,
15,
just like Bastia.
And we'll be pulling in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, LBs, 3, 2, 1, main tank established. He's going to be starting us off with a tank buster, so keep an eye on your main tank.
Love this music, by the way.
It's going to be the introduction to the get in, get out mechanics. It's going to be get out first. Then either get in or all the way out. After this is a raid wide, so get shields and heals ready for your party.
Oh, Mana Ward! Mana Ward! Oh, Mana Ward did not work. Tee-hee.
So it's our first set of spears.
Eureka potion?
We want to get out, and then we're going to get next to a spear, wait for the orange to go away, then get underneath. Underneath the spear now.
Underneath the sphere. Ooh.
Back to the boss, we got a raid wide.
Okay, another raid white. I don't have any Eureka potions. Ah.
Next. Tank buster.
Tank Buster. Okay, I'm good. People saved me. I got saved. Thank you, healers. I heard that heal. Someone used cure on me.
Next set of spears, we're going to get in between two spears and get all the way out, and then just kind of wait for a bit.
I'm trying not to die. I'm trying not to die.
Just wait for a bit. Look at the flashy spears.
Whee!
Alright, go ahead and get back in, dodge the AoE, stop moving. Stop.
Oh, we won. Thank God. Yeah, the DPS jacks are a joke.
A trap, so we will be waiting for it to be percepted. Circle exit whenever you get to the top of the step here. I will be jumping up and down where you should percept.
I'm staying way in the back because I don't want to die. It's because both of the bosses have to die at the same time. There was a west boss and an east boss, and you can't kill one until the other is at 1%.
Alright, there we go. Go around the trap. Sprite, no. Sprite is gone. Oh, nice. Snipe, Artez. Alright, careful of those Megases. We're going to be pulling back to the... Sprite just pulled. Kalka has been slept.
Nobody has an interrupt, huh? These guys have a lot of HP, by the way, remember. That's 48 people hitting this thing, and he's still not down.
Oh, hello, Kalka. How are you doing today?
Oh, Kalka. I keep dropping a Nokian, but you know...
I love that, like, the one time I didn't just instantly hop up a voice call. I'm like, oh, I'll just wait for Trance to come down. I'm eating a burger. I'm lazy. And then Kayla's like, you have to come up.
Eureka fragments.
Yeah, I'm like, son of a bitch.
Well, I would have to unlock my phone and then fucking
Eureka
after
fragments are
go in and
required to get the
fucking change
elemental
servers
boost to your
and say
weapon.
Yes to changing the voice. Then I would have to wait until we get a full time, then go actively change the voice back. It's a big pain in the ass.
Hey,
I didn't wanna
Trance.
do it.
Hey, Trance, look at me.
Yeah.
Bitch. Let's pull that centaur on the right.
Do not
Really
walk
high
into the
up on it.
traps. It'll be very embarrassing.
Yeah, just pull a centaur. Alright, healers be ready to sleep. It's me, I'm healer.
I can sleep, except for one more expansion. I don't get sleep next. Oh, somebody had death. Nice.
Every run for like about a month, over on 7.
It was longer than that, honestly.
Foul!
I mean.
Oh, death worked again.
Damn. The deaths today, what the fuck? Alright, let's gather up the magi.
Fourth trap has not been found. Alright, there we go. Just
The
got it.
trash around here is horrifying, by the
Always
way.
wait for your tank to have established on all of them before healing your tank.
I am
Or
not
if
gonna
ads
do
don't want
anything
to
until
wild
all the
food.
ads have aggro.
Also, some crazy fucks are gonna be spamming holy, so don't count on the AoEs to be stunned. There will be no stun resistance left.
Holy, we love holy here.
I mean,
I do no damage to these guys, by the way. Also, our echoes turned off in the Baldesion Arsenal. I want to mention
I
that.
started to explain the normal Biblo stuff, like, stand on the side, get out of the AoE, get right back where you were. Every time I was, like, almost done with the explanation, somebody deathed it. And it just died. And I'm like, okay, well, we have another one. So the second one, same exact thing. I
Oh my
almost get the other one.
god!
Alright,
That
good
warrior's
talk.
HP scared me.
Part of you need to put down your markers. Before we start our normal, rigged shell game, does anybody particularly want to call and explain Raiden? Or is it between Trance and I, like always? Alright, Trance, you know the drill. You...
Alright, fucking... Let's get somebody who wants to be the arbiter of the random number that we are rolling to be closest to.
Oh my gosh.
I will. Zuna.
Okay, give me a number. 0 to 999.
782.
Oh no, someone DC'd!
It's rigged!
It's a shell game! Oh, I haven't had to call Raiden in, like, months. Oh my god.
It's so rigged! This is bullshit!
The best thing is, too, I let Trance decide the criteria. I let him decide, and then he'll.
Okay,
like,
so if
choose
somebody
where to do it,
DCs in the
but it's
Baldesion
still
Arsenal,
on
they can
him.
come back by the final boss.
Well, I mean, I try my fucking hardest to try to make it as random as possible. I'll pick a random person from the group. I get a random number between 0 and 999. We are both doing /random, and yet somehow every
Pentasaleia, someone has Pentasaleia Spear. I want Pentasaleia Spear.
So, Raiden, pretty simple fight. You're gonna want to just stick with the group for this. For our newbies, my best suggestion is to pick a veteran in your party, slap a marker on their head, and just
Focus target the main
For
tank.
the first and second half of this fight, a lot of this is just pack mentality. The main threat here is when.
Actually, no, I'm gonna focus target a
we're gonna be
caster.
Running into the center of the arena. We will be looking for him to appear at either A. or
Focus
C.
target this healer.
What you'll want to do is you'll want to turn to face him when we call where he is. So if you hear C, turn to face C. If you hear A, turn to face A. And then when we call a left or right side, you're going to want to dodge to that side to avoid a cleave. However, the more important thing is there are AoEs appearing at everyone's feet. You want to get out of those first, whether this involves running straight at the boss, running straight away from the boss, running slightly into the wrong side and then over to the safe side, or running straight to the safe side. Whatever works for you, get out of those AoEs first, and then get to the safe side. Once you're on the safe side, wait for the cleave, then we'll get to the center, we'll get some ads. Those ads are a soft and rage, we'll kill them off, and then the rest of the fight's pretty simple, just listen to calls. If anybody has any questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, we're going to set a full time.
Also, if you are new and don't feel like speaking up on voice, totally fine. You can use yell chat to communicate with us or talk to your party lead and they'll pass stuff along. So don't feel like you have to be
Oh,
loud
Dragon
on
Man. I
voice
have to
call
follow
in
this
order to be
Dragon Man
heard.
so I don't die.
We even have party leads who don't speak up on voice call.
Yep, yell, send it to
Oh,
chat, have a voice
I forgot to
have
use
a
my
party lead ask,
food.
and me
I have
and
smoked
Pat will
chicken.
buy it
This is the food I use in
fucking,
DRS is
I don't
smoked
know.
chicken.
Ping me on Discord.
Continue to watch
Call
from
me.
Ukab. Don't die from an Ukab, not a good luck. I hope y'all get past Nail.
Okay. With that being said, who's our main tank for this? Is it Norfleet?
Oh, they have a bunch of Indomitable stacks. Look at that.
Okay,
That's
bring it.
really
Where's the
good.
Incense Plate Bear? Where's the Incense Plate Bear? Like the
Uh,
tank.
either Norfleet or Sora, probably.
Is Sora on tank?
Yeah.
Oh, Sora's on tank. Okay. Sora, are you good with tanking?
Sora's got stance on, so yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see Sora was on tank. Now you see Stephanie's outfits. Okay, we're gonna set a full time of
I'm nervous.
26. Okay, 26:30.
Thanks for the bravery. I brought no buffs. I brought Spirit of the Remembered and another skirmisher. I'm saving these for Ozma.
Seconds from now?
The boss I did accidentally has less HP than the other boss, by the way. That's why we were kind of sitting there while the boss was at 1% HP. We were waiting on people to beat up Owain.
15. And we're pulling in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, LBs, 3, 2, 1, main tank established. He's going to be starting us off with a raid wide. Get shields and heals ready for your card.
Hello? I can't cast anything from here.
Okay, this is his 01 and only tank buster.
Look at all these ley lines, by the way.
And it's gone. All right. Next up is going to be, we're going to have the edges of the arena be made unsafe.
Thunder
During this
borders.
downtime, range, you can move to max casting range. Melee, you're waiting for the Amino Sakahoko cast bar. Melee on out.
Oh, I messed up. Please don't die. Thank you. Oh god.
Get inside his hitbox.
Oh, we're inside his hitbox. Perfect. Yeah, I'm already in. Oh my god, I'm not gonna... I messed up.
To the center of the arena.
Center of the arena. Okay, we're looking for him.
Turn to face him at A. Pop sprint. Into the left. To the left. Grocery, no.
Oh no! Someone died!
Alright. He's coming back in with a raid wipe, so get shields and heals ready for your party.
I hope somebody has addle. Is anyone gonna addle him? No? No? Okay. Maybe I should have addled.
Soft spread for lancing bolts. If you get an AoE above your head, go ahead and take it out to the outer edge of the arena, where you want to avoid trying to overlap.
Get to the middle! Someone is going to kill us all.
Ads have fallen. These ads are your new priority. Kill them.
This is basically Odin. Raiden is basically Final Fantasy XI Odin.
These ads are your life. Take them. Alright, you got 2 left. After this, stack back up on the boss.
I'm sure I'm doing nothing.
Raid wide going out. Out of the AoE and out of the AoE. Stay out. Alright.
Oh, we got him. Goodbye, Raiden.
Floor, we do have 1 down. My poor clone.
We have 2 down.
Oh, we do? I only saw France.
So we had Zuna swap into a sack tray, so we can wait to see if they proc or not.
Oh, look at that. It's the boss. There's a bunch of Charlian bosses here. I think they're here. They're supposed to be like guarding the vault.
France, was that a DE death?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah. Zuna has procced, so they can get second sec.
No trap nearby. Darkalex, if you're just one thing to keep in mind, it's not like massively important,
But yeah, as you can see, there's like a bunch of Charlian bosses we've seen in the game already. Somebody pulled Brina.
And Zuna has procced.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that was close. I think someone died.
That is everybody up.
Let's round up the wind mobs. Careful of the wind mobs if you are not a tank. You really want to make sure that you're not accidentally attacking something that hasn't been aggroed.
The fans are do long AoEs. If you're on the stairs, they can disappear into the stairs. Just don't assume that, don't try to outrange it, just like rotate around. Dodge sideways. We always have people try to outrange it and get clipped because it disappeared in the stairs.
We also focus them because they do a raid wide.
Oh.
Oh, Fi, you weren't here. Was it last weekend?
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should. Well, I mean, it's a little late now, but I was gonna say we should do that science at some point of the Biblio devs.
Oh, right.
Coins flip over and over again, but not right now.
Yeah.
We're focusing. We're focusing.
Perceptors, you can go on ahead.
I'm gonna stay here because I'm not a perceptor.
There's gonna be a trap in front of the chest. It is to the left because it's always to the left, even when it's not.
Jin, are you the other perceptor? If so, can you avoid percepting just right away so Sarkalex can see where it is?
Yeah. So Sark, you can come all the way up to here. You see where Jin is jumping there. That is center, which is to the left if you're,
I don't know where to go.
The middle of the room and face.
I don't know where to go. Oh, wait, I just want my chest. I literally have gotten
in this
nothing.
Coming up, white mages, be careful with your sides. Dances, be careful with your dances. If you're not dead center in the hallway, you can rip ads from nearby rooms.
Oh.
The walls are thin and the neighbors are sleeping.
If you know where you can stand, feel free to do.
I don't know where to stand, so that's very good to know.
We always reserve the right to not res you if you do manage to do it in time.
Yep. Chest is in fire, so we're gonna clear the hallway first.
These people will not res you if you don't have Spirit of the Remembered, by the way.
Chest is also in fire.
Yeah, wind is in fire. All right.
What do you mean by portal is in fire?
Door to perceptive. I went in.
Oh, that's why you were percepting. Jin, I saw you walking in and percepting. I'm like, is that the new perceptor? Not knowing you don't have to percept. And that's big brain right there.
We can do a Kayla strategy of not clearing the hallway and see if they respawn or vanish.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We could, yeah.
Do we want to leave the logos then?
Yeah, let's leave the logos. Fuck it.
Okay, sure. Good to kill the sprites anyway, so that they don't get the caster doesn't get ambushed. But...
All right, well this is gonna be a retreat.
The fire. Away.
I don't know what we're doing.
The car's on fire and there's no driver at the wheel. All right, so we're gonna pick up these ads. We're gonna group them up in the center of the room. Aggro is not established on all of them yet.
I'm gonna chill right here and watch. These ads also hit really hard.
So group as tightly as you can. Or just have some fuck spamming holy. Which means me. I'm some fuck.
There's nothing more nerve-wracking than...
Make sure to get the chest before going through the portal.
The way I have gotten nothing but garbage.
Go, Sora, go! Go, Sora, go!
After going through, there's a chest off to the right. Make sure to get. That's the end of the free chests before we have to kill another boss for him. At the room down at the bottom of the set of stairs, there are traps again. Specifically one.
Woozy just said, I wonder what happens to that logos, and I said I had to say we did that on purpose.
Has support been found? Or portal been found?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We're through portal now we're
Okay.
clearing up the room.
Let's grab the frog if we can. Okay.
Perfect.
Make
Thank
some
you.
frog fractions.
That was Kayla's like desire to see what happened, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm giving credit where credit
You
is
do no
Grab
damage
Calca
in
next.
here.
Make sure to point Calca away from the rest of the raid.
Make sure to point your dats at the Calca. Okay. That being said, careful with the sleeps. That particular one didn't really matter, but it makes it more awkward for tanks. If they throw a provoke on an enemy, it doesn't do any damage, so it doesn't wake them up with sleeps.
So
if your
gather...
Percept hits an enemy, no, it will not aggro. Percept does not do any damage, and it also isn't. It's an ability, not a spell, so it won't trigger sprites.
So after we kill that next frog, frog's been slept. Sark, you're good to. You and Jin are good to run ahead. Do you know the locations for Percepting Sark?
Dark is not. I mean, but very unless it would just be a confidence game based on Eric's guide, not so much
Oh yeah. Right, Eric has a guide for it.
So Sark, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come into the room here. You're gonna come into the room, so right about here.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you're gonna percept right here. And then if it's not directly in front of you, come all the way up to right about here. And then you just do that for the next room as well. So come in just a little bit.
So Jin gets left side, I get right side, basically.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Normally we split them. We'll split them into the halves of the hallway. Come up to right about here.
The haves and the have-nots of the hallway. Ho ho ho.
All up. Yep.
Look, if you didn't expect terrible wordplay from me, you haven't been on my runs very long. Just saying.
For the last rooms, it's very kind. It tells you exactly where you want to stand. You just come and stand right here. Then you go up to the edge.
Tanks in rooms will need to pop their traps using their invuln. If the tank is a Dark Knight, they want to make sure that their healers are there on hand and ready to heal them. Dark Knights don't just assume your healers are good because there's one there. Afterwards, we'll have tanks that are going to be taking rooms have their tank stance on and be in defensive magia for their room. Additionally, have magia auto set to defensive or turned off. You don't want to be a tank, have your magia set defensively, but have magia auto on offensive, because then you'll target, it'll spin over and get you killed. And yeah, every tank but Sugar can step into their buttons when they're ready, and we'll do ready checks.
I legitimately have to check if I already did a ready check, because I blank out so hard sometimes with ready checks.
I was doing so good. I failed though. I went into wind.
I've gone into fire when I'm not fire lead. So many times. So we got earth, we got fire.
Oh, I'm gonna
lightning.
DC.
Support is on their way over. We're not quite there yet.
Okay. While we're waiting, I hope the newbies on the run are having a good time. I hope everyone else is having a good time too, but y'all are less important.
Why am I about to DC? I hate it here. Do you see this?
Good PSA for anybody on this server. Please remember, it is always morally correct to ping Caitlyn Alistair.
It will get so mad if we all ping her.
Oh, please do.
That's the thing, because you clip through the ceiling a bit,
You
and
can
it
actually
decides
do
the room is empty.
multiple
Oh.
people.
Just everyone has to have the jump on the same time.
I'm so mad about that DC.
Everyone has to be registered as out of the room at the same time.
Alright, we are waiting for water then.
Oh man, Kate's not joining the call because she's like, you know, being polite to the run and everything.
Water's ready?
Water is ready.
Oh.
Alright, let me know when support's good. All parties are ready, we're just waiting for support to be ready.
Support is ready.
Awesome. That is all parties reporting ready. Sugar, go ahead and step in. All tanks should be in their buttons. Make sure to have wait for your tanks to pick up aggro before healing them. Keep your tanks alive, etc. This is a great time to use death because it lets you you know, it's the contest to see who gets the door first.
This is a great time to use death on the ad that your person has 16.
Damn,
strikes. Okay.
alright, hold up. What? Fire's done.
Man.
2 deaths resolved at the same time on different ones.
Lucky.
Y'all are nuts. Let's see, we've got 1 death tray, 2. We've only got 2 death trays too.
Man, Earth had a death. Earth death the mob that I fucking focused the agent on.
Also, I want to shout out to Sugar's Guardian backstep tray.
Yes.
He just swag moded backstepped into the budget when I told him to.
Backstep is great.
It's actually like got marginal DPS value by letting you disengage faster. Not as good as like taking focus or something, but it's there.
Do you still have Percept up?
Yeah.
Okay. Because technically we might just pull ice and water while we're vibing.
Yeah, Jin had asked if we needed it. Yeah.
So Sark, basically at this point normally you can get off Percept, but sometimes if we have indoms and we want to get them traps, we will go we'll pull ice and water while we're waiting. At which point you'll still want to have Percept, although normally you only need 1 Perceptor for that. So usually the people will just check and
Where
see
are
if
we
there's one
going?
Percept at least, and then
Refact anyway, I don't really need the trap.
Are we going back to the
Okay, yeah,
beginning?
that's fair, but it's good.
It's still good to good to teach. But
I think we're going back to the beginning of the arsenal.
Find out what happened to the logo.
I don't know, I'm following
Sora
people.
generally goes self-sufficient, I think.
Do we wait or swap to office now?
How long does Spirit of the Skirmisher
Alright.
last?
We're gonna pull the frog first if we can.
Frog fractions. Take it gone.
Alright, let's round up the ice.
No, it's there.
Remember,
Oh, yep,
Books-
there it is.
books
Follow
can
the
only hurt you
crowd.
if you can read.
It still exists.
Neat.
The arsenal does not forgive. It does not forget.
The arsenal does not forgive.
Did I make you sweat?
No.
I
I
tried.
mean,
to play enough.
at this point, I just assume support's gonna be fine, and if it's not, it's like, well, as long as you don't have to return, or it's like 1 person can return,
Grab Centaur.
1 person can return and come back to res everyone despite being level 59, and then everybody else gets in. And at some point, it's like, if y'all don't make it in but can still kill the Fate, that's fine by me. Like,
We all
at
make
that,
like 1
at,
night.
that, at that point, I'd just leave, swap to a res class, and just go just say fuck it.
yeah, that also works. Alright, let's kill the rare, post portals, logos.
I kind of want to just like.
I was gonna say, was your next thought to not kill it and just leave it
Yeah,
for,
just leave it alive and see what happens.
Yeah, this is one of the few sections where you don't have to kill everything for the door to be open.
Be a fun meme run. Try to
Yeah.
keep as many mobs alive. as
Water and ice
possible.
rooms.
The
Please.
pacifist run.
Are we gonna?
Guys, are we going ice?
I mean, sorry, you're the only indom, right?
Yeah, I don't need it. I'm just reading.
Okay, then we're good.
Please
So-
wait on the left side of the bridge for your refresh of shell.
So Perceptors, you're good to drop Percept, by the way.
Once you have shell, please step away from the left side.
I do not have shell. I have refresh. I need to stop moving.
While we're
I'm
waiting here, we're
nervous.
gonna do the assignments for Ozma, just to get those out of the way. So, A platform is Fire and Earth parties. Can I get a main tank volunteer from Fire and Earth?
Thank you for the
Sugar will main
shell.
tank. Can I get an off tank? We don't have any, so it's up to Earth party.
So Alround or Nucleic.
Okay. Alron says he'll off tank. Cool. Can I get a bleed bait volunteer from Fire and Earth parties?
I have the +1 healer, and then Woozy's probably gonna be healing me. So
I'll do it then. All right. So B platform. B is wind and lightning. Can I get a main tank volunteer from wind and lightning? Sora, you're on your ice party, Sora.
I mean,
I
yes
knew,
and.
I knew Sora was gonna do that too.
Yeah, I mean, yes and.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah,
you really stop him?
I couldn't. No, if he wants to main tank, there's nothing I can do. But can I get a main tank?
Sorry, I'm not good at this.
I just knew you'd have it preloaded too. So I need a main tank from wind or from lightning. Alright, Gordito, thank you.
Gordito Taco Cat.
That's a great name.
That's a really good name.
Can I get
also like a unattended infant in Shout Chat.
Can I get an off tank from wind or lightning?
Oh, who was the other one? There was Conspicuous Cultist.
Oh, we're waiting on support.
So off tank from wind or lightning.
I was like, what are we doing? We're waiting on support.
Remy, thank you. And then a bleed baiter from wind or lightning. Bleed bait is usually healer. Art can do it decently in a pinch. Really anyone can do it as long as the healers are watching them, but healer is the best role for it.
Zuna then, because I don't think that we'll be hard D'ing on Ozma.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I would join them to do the
soft and,
emotes,
bleed
but
bait, yeah.
It's really not.
I need to keep up
So
Pinocchio.
C platform. Sora, are you gonna main tank C?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Can I get an off tank for C platform? That is water and ice parties. Lazy, thank you. And finally, a bleed bait for C. Again, that's water and ice parties, and healers are the best bleed baiters.
I can do it if no one volunteers.
Okay. I'll just put you down, Kayla. Awesome. That is all bots assigned. Thank you for waiting for that. The floor is Trance's.
All right. Did we get everybody from support up into the call that needs to be here for explanations? Can somebody go check on support?
Support, don't wipe.
I mean, I can. It is technically my run. I suppose I should actually...
Can you go check on support?
Yeah.
Support? Did support wipe? Oh no, if support wipes, that's bad. Support cannot
I'm
wipe.
like sitting here scrolling on my phone trying to find support. See if they're... No, Jin. Normally the way it works is I handle Art, I handles Owain, one of us handles Raiden. The past several times it has been me. And then I handle AV and he handles Ozma.
They're good. I was like, alright, if you need explanations, hop up a call, otherwise get fucked. They all just started laughing.
Somebody flip a flipbook onto their microphone? What the fuck? Okay, so welcome to Absolute Virtue. We're going to go ahead and get into his explanations. We're going to start with the 3 minor mechanics. These are the things that are going to be going on throughout the fight. We've got his Raid Wide. The Raid Wide is very highly damaging. It's a great time if you are new or newer to make sure that you are set to Magia Defensive or that your healers need to keep you topped up so that you are
Defensive.
from those heavy hitting Raid Wides.
I have to be set to defensive.
The Tank Buster is the first time we have a cleaving Tank Buster, so we'll make sure that the main tank is away from the party at all times. And if there is a mechanic going on that has you walking past the main tank, you'll need to make sure that if you hear that a Tank Buster is going out, that you dodge accordingly. Next up, we have Medusa Javelin. Medusa Javelin will be a large cone AoE, similar to what we have seen from the water mobs if you've been in here before. If you haven't, just think of a large pizza slice AoE that you've seen from many other mechanics in the game. This will petrify you if you get clipped by it. The petrification will cause you to end up missing other mechanics, so you'll really want to make sure that you dodge this whenever you hear Medusa Javelin coming out. Getting into his major mechanics, we have Eidos. Eidos will affect his bracelets and his halo with a light white color or a dark blackish purple color. We'll call this light and dark respectively. This will affect two mechanics. The first is going to be puddles. Puddles are large circles around the arena that'll either be the same color or the opposite color. The ones that are the same color will double in size and explode, while the ones of the opposite color will stay the same size and explode. The way to resolve this mechanic is to be in between two opposite colored puddles or in between an opposite colored puddle and a wall. This sounds a little bit more confusing than it actually is. You can just kind of stick with the group for the safe spots in the most case. The best way to deal with this is just move with the group on that here, and just kind of get...
This guy used to take days, by the way, to beat in Final Fantasy XI. People would fight him for days. For days!
And you can move with the group for that as well. Next up is going to be a room split. The room will be divided into light and dark halves and will stand on the opposite colored half to his bracelets. This will be called out. Next up, we have tethers. Tethers will mark 8 players, 4 with light orbs and 4 with dark orbs. These orbs will be spawning portals that are the same color and size, or the same size and shape as the one that we went through previously. The difference is that they're colored light and dark. The way to resolve this if you have a tether is to walk over to a portal of an opposite color of your tether, stand in it, get a buff, and then when it explodes, you go back to doing what you do. There is mechanics going on, so it is unsafe to immediately go to a portal, so you'll want to wait a little bit, then run when you hear to resolve your tethers, and in the portal, and wait for the orb to reach you. There's only one person per portal, so don't try to muscle anyone out, and if you are unable to make it to your portal for any reason, please take your orb to the edge of the arena and let it explode on you and you alone. After that, he leaves the arena, we got some proximity AoEs, some room splits, just listen closely and heal up, and then finally when he comes back down, we got Wyverns. Wyverns will spawn 2 Wyverns, we'll pick them up, DPS them down, and then go back to doing what we're doing. There will be a set of tether mechanics going on during that phase as well, so you'll want to listen closely and make sure that you are paying attention for those tethers. Does anybody have any mechanics-based questions for Absolute Virtue?
I have a question, Trits.
Yeah, what's up?
Why do we call him Raiden?
Horse.
Horse! I just went back to playing Hades while I waited.
In between our polls of E12S, Bell was playing SMT5.
Nice. Yeah, I thought about what I was gonna do for the rest of the day, but I'm probably just gonna pass out after this. Like I might join if they do an impromptu. I just push through it, but I feel enough that I'll probably just pass out.
You're not gonna go help New Eggy?
I mean, I could, but
I just wanted to butcher Eggy's name.
As God intended.
I like how Sarkolex just said I'm going on the impromptu. As if you're planning for an impromptu.
Yeah, that's true. I guess we don't have a guarantee there is an impromptu, let alone if there's if you can get a spot on an impromptu. Intending to go on a potential impromptu should one show up.
Well,
is it more of a mouthful?
Well, a run for 2 hours from now got posted a half hour ago. So I consider that impromptu.
Yeah, okay. Was it New Eggy?
Of course it was. It was
Yeah.
her. I'm gonna get the plus to her.
Let's do ready checks. I think everybody's here.
Tank assignments.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming Sora's gonna be main tank. Can we get a volunteer Wyvern tank 1? Lazy. Can we get a volunteer Wyvern tank?
France, you know how this works.
Oh, my food.
Oh, I think Sugar has...
Okay, Sugar's got it. Listen, I every time somebody comes up and jumps on top for a role that isn't a tank, I check if they have an incense plate bearer tank. If they have an incense plate bearer thing proc, I will totally let them tank whatever it is.
It reminds me of in DRS when I do mystery prog, I'll have people roll off to see who's the duelist, and it's like if you roll just as a joke but you get the highest number, you're duelist now. I don't care if you're a scholar who's never walked the duel before. You're the duelist. I don't care if you're solo healing your party. You're the duelist.
Oh no.
Anarchy. I love it. Who was the
I
main
mean,
tank? Sorry.
I think it's Stephanie Dola here in the back.
Perfect.
Is support's all in, yeah?
Yeah, we're here.
Alright.
We're here.
I'm nervous.
We're ready to move gravy. Get our friend.
Also, I love that Sif wanted to do Sif wanted to do soft DEing, so I get to do my Aether Weaver Magic Burst soft DE healing, which is the most gremlin fucking shit I have in my at my disposal. Been a while since I've actually got to.
Lightning. Fire. Fire, earth, wind, lightning, water, on ice.
So the best for chain DE healing is Astrologian. Scholar's good too, but Ast is generally the go-to. I will argue up and down that the best for soft DE healing is White Mage, just nobody's comfortable enough to actually do it. Not nobody, other people give it a shot. It's really not hard, but you can pump a surprising amount of damage in Aether Weaver while still soft DE healing.
Sora, how's ice?
Clackety click click clack clack clack.
Clackety clack 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 clack. Hi, sir. Okay, that's all groups reporting ready. That being said, we're going to go ahead and set a pull time of, we'll do 44:30. 44:30 on the Arsenal timer is our pull time.
Yeah, but sped up cast White Mage is gonna like mitigate a lot of the skill of like planning your weaves 30 seconds ahead. I say
All my
skill as
weaves.
if it's not miserable.
I was about to say.
Isn't that how it always works? It's like they made it. They
45
made
seconds for our chainers.
Like they made it less skill intensive by making it more fun, more playable. Technically, playing with bricks on your hands.
People,
is,
my tanks
harder,
are doing
but doesn't make it
shenanigans in my
good
party,
gameplay.
by the way. They're doing shenanigans.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
Food check.
20 seconds. 15. And we'll be pulling.
Yeah, this is the Final Fantasy XI boss that it takes people
9,
days to fight.
8, 7, 6, 5, LBs, 3, 2, 1, main tank established. He's gonna be starting us off with a raid wide. It doesn't go out right away. We get shields and heals ready for your party.
I don't know why I use Blizzard.
Raid wide going out.
Oh wait, I thought that was a AoE.
Okay, we're gonna be getting away from all puddles. No puddles are safe. Stay away from all puddles. This is introductory. Keep an eye on the way. They double inside. Get back in. Dodge Medusa Javelin. I'm gonna have a room split up. Oh,
Gonna have a room split. We're going to stand on dark. Stand on dark.
no, I'm good. Stand
I am
dark.
on dark.
Tank Buster, get away from the main tank. Anybody has faint, please apply it.
Watch no one have faint. Oh, that's bad.
Our first full set of room puddles, we're going to be getting away from light, near dark.
Away from light, near dark.
Melee is not safe.
Okay.
Back in. We're going to get a raid wide in just a moment. With that raid wide, we're going to have, after the raid wide, we're going to go ahead and soft spread. You're going to check and see if you have a tether, then you're going to wait for Medusa Javelin. The raid wide going out. After this, soft spread for tether.
I don't want tether. Don't give me tether. Do not give me tether. Yay.
You have a tether. Wait for Medusa Javelin. Resolve your tether.
Oh wait, get these away from me! Oh god. I hope no one dies. I'm gonna go in the middle. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. Man,
Raid
Lord!
wide. There's gonna be a second raid wide right after this. And he's gonna be leaving the arena in just a moment. Alright, get to the center of
Middle.
The arena, wait for we're gonna be seeing 3 room splits. So listen closely and move to the side. We're going to dark first, dark side first. Gonna be light side second, light side second. Last is gonna be dark, but stay near the center. Dark, but stay near the center. Hop sprint, get away from the Medusa, get away from the proximity melee, and then turn around and get right back into dodge and Medusa Javelin. Dodge the Medusa Javelin,
Okay.
then reorient away from the main tank for a tank buster.
Oh my gosh. I'm so impressed by how well everyone has it planned out. I just want to say my damage is terrible, by the way. I'm so busy respecting mechanics.
DE off. DE off. Clear the floor. See if you have any dead.
Treasure
That
coffer.
was
Give me a minion.
the
Give me the
roughest
minion.
AVs I've
Ah.
ever-
I got
We
the
had
minion!
a few deaths, but everybody procced. Make sure to pop the remembered if you have a backup and you died. Don't be like Trance and die without a backup. Also, bless your heart, Trance. When you said use feint, I saw the melee roll action feint pop up on the boss, and I'm like, bless your heart. It was Sif. God damn it, Sif. Yeah, it was near the top, so it makes sense that it was in my party. Anyway, we've got 2 owls at the top of the stairs. We use these to build gauge and resources, so do not use death on these owls. We want them to stay alive long enough to build gauge and resources for Ozma. Can I get a main tank and first stun? Sora will be first stun. Can I get a second stun? And Foe will be second stun. Once everybody's up here, we can go ahead and pull. Looks like we got some people still working their ways up.
That being said, the faint L, if we can please.
I should use
have
my
that
skirmishers.
Ozma is in pyramid form. I do not have a backup. Remember, don't be like me.
All right, let's pull the first Strix. Remember, do not use death. Use this to build gauge and resources. Sora will be first stun, with Foe being second stun if needed. Don't stun here unless you're one of the assigned people. And first stun. Alright, we're gonna back up. We're not gonna pull the second one yet. We're gonna give it till, we'll go with 58:15, so about 40 seconds. That'll give people time to get resources back, whether it's summoners getting Eggy Assaults back, whether it's Astrologians getting cards back, etc. Summoners don't actually exist, but we still like to pretend and give them time.
It will in a month.
Yeah, we right? Yeah. I say that, we do have a single Ifrit, I think is Sark Alexis. Is Sark the only summoner we got?
Why am I
I
being
think so, yeah.
disrespectful like this?
Normally summoner.
Yeah, no, summoner, when dots are gone, it's actually gonna look better in BA. Just do the thing showing up properly on logs.
Hey.
Let's pull second strip.
Hey,
Remember,
Sark Flex, if you're going on the next run, are you excited for the new Eggy assaults?
Remember, not to death. We use these to engage in resources.
Bye.
And first stun. Yes, Trance.
The new Eggy assaults.
Yeah, yes, Trance.
No, I was gonna say something.
Here
I
he
didn't wanna,
is,
like,
Ozma.
talk during a call.
Here he is.
Trance
I'm
doesn't care.
excited to change from summoning my Aggies to summoning these hands on enemies, so it'll be nice. Just like
Well,
Oh, here we go.
we call Nagy new Eggy.
Ozma.
Oh, I
Please
thought you were talking about content. Never mind.
Please wait on the left. Please wait on the left side of the bridge for a refresher shell. Don't go up front unless you're putting down party lead markers.
This is the end, boss.
Unless your party lead putting down markers. Bleh.
Hello, reality.
Okay.
Would you like support on B to start?
Yep.
Oh,
Support will be on D platform.
I'm scared.
Support
Sorry.
on D.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Support on D's nuts. Brr, 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 brr.
Support will stand outside of the.
I'm so
outside of the wing to
nervous.
jump down until they're
I'm literally gonna do nothing this entire time.
It's more support. We don't get to have fun here.
All right. So
Emotional
welcome.
support.
Welcome to Ozma. If you're going to AFK, please use /HUD layout, but make sure you're away from the left side first, just so people don't give you shell over and over again. I'm going to quickly go over Ozma's most important mechanics and then touch in on all the rest of the little stuff to go over.
There's
So first and
55
foremost
other
are
people in here,
black
reality.
holes. Black holes happen every sphere form
Okay, it's focus
transformation and
time.
every other transformation. In order to resolve that, we need to get to our black hole buffers. The black hole buffers are the green and blue swirly buttons. There's one on your platform and there's one in between each platform. The ones assigned to your group are either on the platform or off the platform to the right. There is a rough priority on who goes where. Generally, melee, tanks, black mages, and DE healers want to prioritize the one on the platform. Everyone else try to go to the one off the platform to the right. But again, this is a rough priority. First and foremost, your top goal is to make it to a button. If you don't get to a button in time, like if you try to double back because it's not your quote-unquote assigned one, you'll get extracted and you lose your chance to clear. So just commit, make it to the first one you're going to. You can always adjust if it wasn't the right one next time around. So first big mechanic besides that are meteors. Meteors happen every star form and pyramid form. You get these big purple fuck-off AoEs that mark 2 players per platform. Then there's a little red triangle above those players' heads just so they can double check and know it's them. Always double and triple check to see whether you have a mechanic. Don't assume someone else had a meteor, otherwise you might kill your platform. So 2 players per platform get meteors. One of those needs to go back left and one off the platform to the right. Again, a meteor to the back left on the platform and one off the platform to the right. Those spots are marked with a 1 and a 2. There is no priority on who goes where. If you're the person in front, commit. If you're the person behind, adjust to the other one. But I would rather see both dropped all the way out at one spot than have someone try to double back late and drop it on the middle of the platform. So, commit if you can. Either way, get them out to the 1 or the 2. After a few seconds, they turn into a pulsing proximity. You'll get back with the rest of the group. And then add spawn from them that we pick up and burn down. So again, meteors happen in star form and pyramid form, each time marking 2 players per platform. We need one of those on the 1 marker and one on the 2 marker for each platform. Next big mechanic to talk about are acceleration bombs. Acceleration bombs happen in pyramid form, happening twice per pyramid form, and each time marking 2 players per platform. You'll get this green and pink swirly debuff on your debuff bar. Let's see if it's posted in Arsenal chat already. It is not. Alright, my time to shine. So if you get that debuff on your debuff bar, which is next to the unable to ride mounts and unable to resurrected symbols, do nothing as that ticks to 0. You don't want to be attacking, don't be auto-attacking, so you actually want your weapons sheathed. Don't be moving, don't be adjusting your camera, don't be G-posing. Just do nothing until that debuff falls off. If you've done the final boss of the Dauriata in Zadnor, it's the same mechanic as that has. So if you've gotten good at that, good. Don't know what to do. But yeah, do nothing as that ticks to 0. Otherwise, it deals heavy damage to everyone around you, plus a heavy damage down. Combined with other mechanics, this can very easily wipe a group. So just respect Excel Bombs if you get it. Worst case scenario, just stop pressing buttons and wait for it to fall off. If you happen to get a meteor and an Excel Bomb at the same time, for 1, I'm sorry. For 2, prioritize the meteor. That is much higher damage if placed improperly. I would rather see a meteor all the way out and the person with the Excel Bomb die trying to get back in, than to have the meteor dropped in the middle of the platform. So again, Excel Bombs are in Pyramid, happening twice per pyramid, each time marking 2 players per platform. Do nothing as your debuff ticks to 0. Last big thing to talk about is in Cube form. This is for off tanks, so off tanks listen up. At the start of Cube form, there's that donut AoE from Ozma. Afterwards, orbs spawn in between each platform. The off tank's job is to go off the platform to the right, and using heavy mitigation and being a defensive magia, they'll pop those orbs one at a time. You don't want to invuln as it does pierce invuln. So you just wait for that donut AoE, you immediately go off the platform to the right, mitigate, and pop those orbs one at a time. You'll generally pop that first one, wait to get healed up, and then pop the second. But whatever you gotta do to pop both before they reach your platform. Note that there is a short knockback from Ozma a little ways into that. So if you can't make it back to the platform, just make sure to be on the front of the bridge close to Ozma so you don't get pushed off. Again, that's at the start of cube form. Off tanks will go off the platform to the right to pop those orbs. That's all the big stuff. Everything from there is little and handled by calls, but just to go over it quickly, there are multiple different movements in this fight, usually 2 in a row, often called out with the call Ozma Shade. You'll usually go either close to Ozma, away from Ozma at the back of the platform, or off the platform. So get to the front, back, or off the platform as called for, sometimes 2 in a row. There are multiple different auto attacks in this fight as well. The 2 main ones to talk about, the first is in sphere form. It's heavy tank buster autos on main tank, so during sphere form, keep main tanks topped up. And second, we have pyramid form. Pyramid form is a stacking bleed that is an AoE. You can bait it by having someone go to the back of the platform. We have someone do that on purpose. We call them the bleed baiter. So bleed baiter will go out as called for, go back up as called for to dodge mechanics. It's not too bad. They'll just attune to themselves or shield through it or whatever they gotta do. And lastly, this fight has 2 different knockbacks. The first is Shooting Star. This emanates from the black hole buffer on the center of the platform. You always get knocked to the front or back as called for, but be careful not to be directly on the button, otherwise
In reality, I will sob. I'm not asking him to repeat that.
And lastly, we have Holy Knockback in cube form. Holy Knockback is short but fierce. If you're at a weird angle, it'll knock you off. But mainly, later on, it gets paired with a stack marker as well as with a movement. If you're moving to the back of the platform, the mark with the A, B, and C on the platform should be safe to stand on. If you're moving off the platform, you want to be close to Ozma on the bridge so you don't get knocked off. And that's it. That is all of Ozma's mechanics. Does anyone have any questions before we worry about ready checks for the like? Yes, I'm typing out party platform assignments if anyone's wondering.
I always want to say, make sure if you are new, there's a lot of information. Your worst enemy in this fight is your own anxiety. Basically, I would suggest just if it's really making you anxious, turn off the music. Otherwise, take a deep
Turn
breath,
off the music.
closely for calls and focus in on listening for those 3 major mechanics. Once you know what you're going, should be good to go.
So those are all the assignments typed out. Let's do ready checks while we're all still up here. Sora knows I like to do ready checks before dropping down. Just
This
reduces
is
amount
the
of time
top
we're
of the
standing on
Baldesion Arsenal, by
platform,
the way.
reduces the likelihood of an early pull.
This is the very tippy-toppy peak of the
That is
Baldesion
fire,
Arsenal.
lightning, ice, earth, water, wind. Just waiting on support.
Support is ready.
Awesome. That is
Yeah,
all
that's
party
good.
reporting ready. Please make your way to your platforms. Remember, A is fire and earth, B is wind, lightning support, C is water and ice. Do not go close to Ozma, do not target Ozma. Do not target Ozma, do not cut corners. You can adjust your Magia already and use Magia Auto to turn it off. Especially off tanks will be wanting to swap back and forth as needed. Let me just mark the people I need to mark. Gotta remember to mark myself. Alright, do we have Bravery on any platforms today?
There is Bravery on B, I believe one of my healers has it.
Yeah, Bravery on B, awesome. Awesome. So if you're gonna make your way to B for Bravery, make sure to do it carefully. We'll start applying that during countdown. And for countdown, yep, when we say do not cut corners, we mean it. You'll die. Did they proc?
Yeah, they proc.
Okay. Make sure to apply a new Remembered if you don't have one. I'm gonna do a pull time. We're gonna do 47 flat, so 1.5 minutes. During this time, tank stance check. Only main tanks should have it on. Food check. Everyone should have at least 10 minutes on that food buff. Yeah, tank stance, food, I don't know. Pulling in 1 minute. 1 minute.
Cursed bubblegum orb.
So we do a bit of a different countdown for Ozma. We'll count down from 10. At 7 seconds, we have all LBs go out. At 4 seconds, main tanks establish. And then at 0, the party will establish. 45 seconds for chain DE. Not sure if we have any chainers on Ozma, but you know.
I have all my trays, so.
Yeah. That's right, you died.
Yeah.
To a cursed AV. Anyway, 30 seconds. For this strat, we have the main tanks off to the left with the party off to the right. Generally speaking, main tank stays off to the side unless called for. And 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
15. And 10, 9, 8, LBs, 6, 5, tanks establish, 3, 2, 1, party establish. Fight starts out with heavy autos on main tank. It's a great time for them to use Eureka potions. Range and casters can pre-position to the back of the platform. And everyone to the back, everyone to the back. Once this goes off, we're going to reapproach as a group. Do not gap close. Back in as a group, don't gap close. Stay stacked, including main tanks. One more auto, then we'll get knocked to the front from the button. And get knocked to the front from the button. Knocked to the front. And resume stacking. 3 more autos and then black hole. There's 1. Two star autos. And 3. Black hole, get to your buttons. Black hole, get to your buttons. Platform into the right. Do not greed. Do not cut corners. Return to Ozma. Gonna have a single movement next. Ozma Shade. We are going back of the platform first, so back of the platform. And return to Ozma. Next will be a double movement. Ozma Shade. Double movement, remember. Pop sprint if you gotta. We are going back of the platform first, followed by off the platform. Back of the platform first. Wait. Wait. Then off the platform. After this goes off, Bleed Baiter's out. Bleed Baiter's out. Acceleration bombs are out. Check your debuff bar. Do nothing as that debuff ticks to 0. Meteors are next. Meteors to the 1 and the 2. Back and to the right. Back and to the right. Alright. Bleed Baiter's up for meteor damage. Get up for meteor damage.
Oh, Overload on B.
Okay. Bleed Baiter's back out. Help B with their ads if needed.
Most survived on B. Is anybody important down?
Okay. Ozma Shade. We're gonna be going back of the platform, back of the platform. Excel bombs are out. Check your debuff bar. Do nothing as that ticks to 0. Return to Ozma unless you got an Excel bomb. Bleed Baiters stay out. Alright. Just waiting for Black Hole now. And Black Hole 2, platform into the right, platform into the right, do not greed, do not greed. Main tanks are taking heavy autos, it's a good time for them to use Eureka Potions. This run, like all my runs, brought to you by Eureka Potions. Return to Ozma. Double movement coming up, Ozma Shade. We are going off the platform first, and then to the back of the platform. Off first, wait, wait. And get to the back, get to the back. After this goes off, reapproach as a group, back in as a group, do not gap close. Right. Meteors to the 1 and the 2, meteors to the 1 and the 2. Okay. Overload A, overload A. Wait for meteor damage, then knock to the front. Meteor damage first, then knock to the front. Pick up ads, burn them down. Caller is down.
I got it. Keep your ads in focus.
Caller's in combat tech. Gonna be getting knocked to the front or the back. Wait for calls. We're getting knocked to the... Knocked to the front. Resume stacking for more ads, or for more stack markers. And black hole is coming next. Black hole 3, platform to the right, do not greed. Maintains taking heavy autos, it's a good time for them to use Eureka potions. Return to Ozma. Ozma Shade. We are going off the platform first, followed by to the front. Off the platform first. Wait. And then front of the platform. After this goes off tanks go. Off tanks, off the platform to the right. Off tanks go. Pop your orbs one at a time. Stack marker for everyone but the off tank. Holy knockback coming out. Sharp but fierce. And back at it. Got a bit of downtime for the next set of mechanics. It's going to be a movement, a stack marker, and a holy knockback. Remember, if you go to the back of the platform, you want to go to the A, B, or C marker on your platform. If you're going off the platform, we'll stay at the front of the bridge, near Ozma. Ozma Shade. We are going back of the platform, but not all the way back. Leave room for that holy knockback. And return to Ozma. Main tank's off to the side. Few more autos, followed by black hole. Black hole 4, platform to the right. Get to your buttons. Platform to the right, do not greed. Main tanks are taking heavy autos, it's a good time for them to use Eureka potions. Return to Ozma. And kill it dead.
Please.
Alright, good talk. Yeah, bit of fuckery there on A. Definitely killed most of the platform and just waited for procs. Unfortunately, I died and didn't proc. My co-healer sacked me but didn't proc.
We did it. The Baldesion
like,
Arsenal is
yeah,
cleared. I did not play well, but I did
You
it.
definitely didn't have to sack me if you were comfortable solo healing. I have cleared this far more than enough times, but I do appreciate it.
The Baldesion Arsenal is complete.
Yeah, then there was another person who died at the very, very end and got extracted, but...
Yeah, the person who I messed up the meteors...
Where's the chest?
Not making it, unfortunately. It was one of the plus ones.
Yeah, that is unfortunately the way BA works. You can have a perfect run all the way up to Ozma, mess up one little thing, and now you didn't get it clear. But we do these runs a lot, as you have seen. There's almost
I got an
always,
orchestrion
space
roll.
for more newbies. Just make sure
I don't
you
need
message
this, by
hosts,
the way. I'm going to be
phenomenal
selling this on the
time in
market board. I
advance,
already have
to
the
get
healing,
+1 in.
the healing and the casting.
And having a bit of experience definitely preps you so much more for the next time. The anxiety is worse than the fights itself, really. But there is a chest on a platform you can get before leaving. If it's your first time clearing,
Thank you
suggest jumping
again
off into the void.
to
There's a random
Cafe.
passage around here.
You can also
And-
pass
Yeah.
my favorite.
Leaving through the exit on a platform gets you next to the NPCs that finish the Eureka storyline. If you left without going through that exit and you need to finish the storyline, just far south in Hydatos, there's a ethereal bridge of some kind. There's a teleport there.
Or we make you do it again.
Yeah. Either way. And for a
Check
long
how
time,
big of
people
a
thought you
lie.
had to...
I'm just
had to
gonna
clear
go.
the deck.
But yeah, I have cutscenes.
and
But thank
then,
you so much to
if you
Cafe.
want
I will
the
link
map,
their
it's up your
Discord in the
sheet. His name,
description.
my boy Jonathan, pour one out for him. Visit him every now and again. He's still in Old Collie Falls. Alright. Good talk, everyone.
Yeah.
Fi-
Good job.
I'm so happy. I'm just tired. Like, that was so much stress, and I'm so happy.
Woozy was like, I'm sorry about AV, and I said, let me chain on Ozma, which is probably good considering our DPS was a little low, and someone in our party was like, oh, we killed it 4th black hole, isn't that good DPS? And I was like,
Alright, I left the VC. It is time for cutscene. We have Eureka cutscene. Yep, goodbye. I'll just stay and party until it disbands. Alright, let's do the cutscene. Ozma Mount can wait. So you've done it. You've destroyed all of Eureka's unholy creations. Excellent work. What brings me back to the Isle? In short, I have a plan. One that required the success of your mission. That you were on a foray to the upper level when I arrived was opportune, so I decided to seek you out. As you know, when a primal is vanquished, its ether is given back to the ethereal realm. However, I believe this was not the case with Eureka, owing to the nearby presence of its weapons. Having become primals in essence, the weapons would have been quick to absorb in such untethered ether. This fact gave me hope, Miss Alex, hope that Ejika may be alive. You see, when Ejika was set about destroying Eureka, he didn't have the air of a person going to his death. I couldn't shake the feeling that he was planning something, thus did I decide to see where the betrayal of his etheric essence led. And what should I find but evidence that he had used a teleportation magic? I believed he had intended to escape into the lifestream before Eureka drained him of all his ether. The idea was that he would reappear after the primal's demise, yet he never did, and it's highly likely that his ether was caught in the tenacious pull of Eureka's weapons. But thanks to you, the weapons are no more. There is a chance that we may pull Ejika out of the ether as the Elder Seed Seer once did for Ishtola. To that end, I went to Gridania to learn this technique, and I mean to put it to the proof right now. Here she goes. Without further ado then, wish me luck. She's doing it. The ball is dead. I'm so happy. Oh, Ejika's back. He's back. I guess he must have believed that we would do it. Right? Yep, he's just like, yep. We did it. All of Eureka is safe now. Forever. Let me guess, the adventurer destroyed Eureka's weapons, and then you pulled me out of the ether. That's precisely what we did. Don't tell me you had anticipated this too. Let me see if my achievement is in here, by the way. I wanna get a screenshot of me getting the achievement. Where is my achievement? You earned the achievement. We're on your side. That's too much credit even for me. As accomplished as he is, I did not count on the adventurer defeating all the weapons, and it was highly unlikely that my ether could be reformed. There was a sliver but a chance that I could survive, but the fact is that I was prepared for the worst. You saved my life, and for that, I thank you. Now, an unbegrudging show of gratitude from you? Well, now, strange things do happen. Ejika's doubtless tired. I will accompany him back to camp and see that he gets some rest. Come and join us later. Excuse me. We did it. I leave party. Let me get it. Clear the Baldesion Arsenal. Oh, I'm able to claim reward while bound by duty. Later. I don't think there's anything left for me here in the headquarters. This is the bottom part of the headquarters, by the way. Above us was the Baldesion Arsenal. I don't think there's anything left for us here. Alright, let me go back. The Baldesion Arsenal is done. I'm just gonna read out the cutscenes and get my mount. Let me deal with Gerald first. He probably has stuff about, oh, you can upgrade your gear. It's probably him trying to figure out how to get out of debt from Rowena. Eureka fragments can be used to imbue your completed Eureka weapon with additional elemental bonus. There, I did it. But I will see. Right now, it's really hard to get into Baldesion Arsenal runs. I might do it in post-Endwalker. We'll see. We will see. After having braced myself for death, 'tis a strange feeling to return in this way. I do not mean that as a complaint. Was a long and arduous road, for you not least of all, but we were able to rescue Edgica. Permit me to thank you as well, Salix. So I've heard what took place in my absence, but what now for the two of you? Salix and I both have our duties and we shall return to them. In that case, you may leave the Isle's outstanding affairs to me. I had considered myself a dead man. The least I can do is tend to the aftermath. Thank you. It's reassuring to know that the Isle is in your care. I shall be on my way then. Thank you, Salix, for everything. Take care, Edgica. You too, Cryo. Allow me to thank you again. Among other things, I wouldn't be standing here were it not for you. Should your path ever lead you back to this isle, know that you will always be welcome here. Maybe one day. It's not going to be anytime soon, I think. The Baldesion Arsenal. The mount is an achievement reward. The mount is an achievement reward. Finn, we are truly done with the Eureka story. Really making the most out of Hydados. Truly complete all story objectives within the Forbidden Land, Eureka Hydados. Alright, let me change my title. I feel like I can actually put this title on. Where is Eurekan Explorer? I don't know where my Eurekan Explorer title is. Let me do by name. Eurekan Explorer. I can officially put this title on. From recovering the veritable mountains of research to determining the official status of the Isle, there is no end to the tasks to be done. 'Tis far beyond the likes of Kryl to handle alone, even if she weren't occupied with her other duties. Fortunately for her, I've come back from the dead and found myself wanting for purpose. I shall remain on the Isle until I have fully seen every last matter settled. That includes accounting for the founders. There's frankly little hope outside such of a miracle as Kryl expected, but we have a duty to ascertain their fate. Mind you, I have no need of Kryl's aid for this task, so you may keep this conversation between us. Maybe one day we'll see Galoof again. Maybe. Maybe in a few years from now. But that is it. We are done with Hydados. It is time to redeem my mount. Again, I'm sorry for all the bad plays. I just wanted to clear. So I was not playing well. I was not playing well. But I got the clear and that's what matters. I was really nervous, but I'm glad to be done. Alright, achievements. Claimed. I'm gonna get a screenshot of this. clear the Baldesion Arsenal. The ball is mine. And Demi Ozma is going into my Mount Hotbar. Of course. Where is Ozma? Where is Ozma? I studied for like half an hour. Most importantly, you really want to study Ozma. The mount! My mount! My mount! Oh wait, let me go to the Asm step. The Asm step shows this off the best. Look at it! I'm so happy. Did I? Oh, I need to add Ozma to my thing anyway. We're gonna get rid of... What do I get rid of? Probably for now probably this. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I'm not gonna be summoning my chocobo. Look, when I fly, it's a cube! It's cube Ozma! And then I believe there's a third Ozma if you go underwater. Let me try to get underwater here. I'm so happy. Ball. Look, Ozma's a triangle form in here. So cool. Okay, I'm gonna take one G pose in my house. I'm gonna be ending stream here. And probably the VOD here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Cafe. I will be linking their Discord in the description. Eureka is alive and well. Don't let anyone say that it's dead. It's alive and well. And if you just put the time into it, you can do it. But yeah, with that, I'm going to end it here. Thank you all so much for watching again, and I don't know what I'll tackle before the expansion comes out, but I'll be live with something later. Alright,